How'd you guys like that? You guys got that 2 spin. I felt like today, considering what's going on, deserved 2 spins. You guys know what I'm talking about. You looked at that title. You looked at that thumbnail. You know where I'm going with this. You know, for the longest time, there's been like this weird, rough area where Game Pass is taking forever to hit another milestone. The next big milestone that we've been told for a while has been 30 million. And for the longest time, we ain't been hitting that 30 million. But got some good news for you guys today. Looks like they actually finally hit that 30 million. As you can see right here, we have an update. There's been an update going on where one of the individuals that has been doing the marketing for Game Pass has updated their actual LinkedIn account. So let's read this. Successfully drove the Xbox Series X reveal and launch with generational narrative of power your dreams, connecting to broader gaming audiences and the pop culture with breakthrough creative featuring Academy Award winning Daniel and Tika. So I think that was the person that did a lot of stuff with Halo. I don't know. Launched and grew Xbox Game Pass, the world's #1 game subscription service, to over 30 million members through measured full funnel campaigns. GTM planning, SKU expansion to PC, iOS, and Android, and partnerships with Alienware, EA Play, Spotify, and Disney Plus to drive off console growth and deliver over $1 billion in customer lifetime value. Pioneered gaming. First off, let's bravo how much they have hyped this, because I'm getting hyped just reading it. Pioneered gaming accessibility with the Xbox Adaptive Controller launch and brand promise: when everyone plays, we all win. Highlighted by a Super Bowl campaign in partnership with Microsoft Global Expertise. And then if you look up there, you know, launched the #1 gaming subscription service to over 30 million members through measured full funnel campaign. So that's pretty much all we read right there. You know, I read it all for you guys. I read it all just so you guys would, get a little bit more content. I do have a Windows Central article in the description below. Definitely go over there and check that out. So let's go over this. First off, I want to point out that this was updated. Let me go back to it. It was updated on August. So that's relatively soon. That was last month. So they already hit it at that point. That was probably before the masses jumped onto Starfield. So we might hit like 33, 34 million, maybe even 35 million. Because I do think Starfield generated a lot of hype going into it. There's been a lot of good games. Let's keep it real here. Last year was a little rough when it comes to the amount of people in Game Pass. But this year, I can't lie. They've dropped bangers back to back in Game Pass day and date. It's been a lot of good indie games that I think everyone would really gravitate towards. But there is a big thing. How much does this mean is actually going to continue to be a factor going in? You know, I would say, I've always said from the start that Game Pass will grow as much as Microsoft puts out content. You know, Starfield's going to generate a lot of people in a Game Pass. And not only is it going to generate people in a Game Pass, it's going to keep people in Game Pass. That's another one thing. You know, these subscription services, there's a reason they consistently put out content. They're trying to keep people in the service. You know, if Netflix could just put out one show a year and keep people in there paying 12 months of $19.99 or whatever they charge these days of installments of payments, they would. But that's not a perfect world. People go where the value is. And clearly people have shown that Starfield, this poster right here, this lovely poster right here, brought enough value to push them over that 30 million threshold. Now, I know what people are saying. Addict. How do we know they didn't just get in that $1 tier? They've been putting it out, putting it in, putting it out, putting it in. We don't. But at the same time, doesn't matter. If Microsoft drops Forza next month, they drop Lies of P, they drop, Texas Chainsaw Massacre, and that's another big game. Texas Chainsaw Massacre is one of the most played games on Xbox Live. So clearly that's pushing some Game Pass subscriptions. If they push out that content along with their own first-party stuff, we see the Hellblade, the Avoweds. I would assume we're going to see more good first-party games next year besides those 2 games. And then on top of that, pushing events. Events sell consoles. We're just now seeing, I made a video not too long ago that was just like, look, in the UK, sales have picked up dramatically. Some of it is for the new SKUs of hardware, the black Xbox Series S with the updated hard drive. And then there are some that are picking it up just for Starfield. I listened to a podcast with Gaming Forte, and Gaming Forte said in that podcast, he said that people are coming in specifically to buy an Xbox just to play Starfield, or they're trading in a PlayStation to play Starfield just to get the Xbox. Obviously, he had some people that were saying, it's not worth upgrading or buying a new console in general just for one game, and that's valid criticism. But I think this shows more than anything. This shows that you could easily sell subscription services, you could sell hardware, you can sell accessories if you got the IP and the game behind it. And I think that's the whole goal of today, is the fact that this is going to happen. As long as Microsoft is able to do more and more games and have the IPs there and the brand there, they'll be fine. But anyway, put in the comment section below what you guys think. I want to hear what you guys think. Do you think that this subscription going over 30 million means that was from Starfield? Very curious to hear you guys' opinion. But until next time, this is Gaming Addict. I'm out of here. Peace.